Oh my god, time for a new vlog! Was just listening to some Metallica a few minutes ago. The song Seek and Destroy. It's a fairly old Metallica song, but got my Metallica t-shirt on. It's a Ride the Lightning t-shirt, but oh well. So, I got some cool stuff I want to talk about today, guys. Firstly, I'm 78.23 mil experience. I got 500,000 experience last night, which was, kind of cool. Once again, really didn't do that much last night because, well, I didn't really have to do that much last night and just was really tired. But tonight, I actually feel like some pasta. That's what I think I want to eat some pasta. Ooh, meatball grinder. That's even better, yeah. Sorry if I'm making you guys hungry. A few of you guys commented on some of my videos saying stop talking about food, you're making me hungry. I'm sorry, Alright, last night around right before I was going to sleep, around 12:15, I uploaded, just a short video of something that I really saw yesterday that was kind of funny. I'll put an annotation down here, but I posted it on this channel. But I named it 7-7, a vlog of the 7th, which was yesterday. And even though it was posted, yes, it was posted at 12:15, so technically it was 7-8. Motherfuckers, it doesn't matter. It's only 15 goddamn minutes. It does not matter if it's, off by one day. And if you really think about it, in the central time zone in America, it was 11:15. So technically, my vlog for, my short little vlogging yesterday was technically I'd say 7-7 instead of being today. But I'm not really sure if I'll ever do that again. It's just I saw something hilarious on Runescape and I had to make a video about it because it was still fresh in my memory. And it's just one of those things I really wanted to make a video on. But otherwise, guys, played Dungeoneering for a large dungeon last night. It kind of sucked because I really didn't get that much experience that I thought I would. The dungeon took an hour and 30 minutes. I got 17,000 experience. I was on a floor that I never did before, so I got prestige bonus. But I kind of thought I would get a little more, and I gained a level, only one level, and I'm 4,000 off from the next level, which kind of sucked. And I died once, which sucked even more. But I kind of thought I would get some more experience, and it was on floor 26, by the way. I was really hoping for maybe maybe 30 or something like that. That might be kind of greedy, but yeah, I think if my team was to do small dungeons in an hour and a half, we would probably get more experience. So next time I'm sticking with small dungeons. Alright guys, but today I want to talk about the GE and being independent and being dependent on RuneScape. And the person who wants me to talk about this is, his RuneScape name is God Space The Space Only. Alright, so, what this person wants me to talk about is being independent on RuneScape, which means that how many people do you think are really independent on RuneScape? Now, what that means is that you make your own shit, you don't use the GE literally at all. So, for example, if you see somebody with, let's say, full bandos, right? A bandos, chestplate, tassets, and godsword. And you look at them, and I'd say 99% of the time, or probably, maybe not 99, but in the high 90s, they bought their shit from the Grand Exchange. You see what I'm saying? But what I mean by being independent is not using the Grand Exchange, and you make your own armor, you produce your own armor, so which means that if you want Bandos armor, you go to God Wars and you solo the Bandos God until you get your Bandos chestplate, and then you keep it, and then you do it again until you get tassets, then you do it again until you get a hilt, and then you make a God sword. So, and then if you need, let's say, bowstrings for fletching, instead of buying, bowstrings, you would then go pick your flax, and then you would go spin your bowstrings. That's being fully independent on RuneScape. Also, if you need food, you will fish your food. I used to be, when I started playing RuneScape, I was really like that. And it really was fun, really being independent. I mean, it really was. Whenever I needed food, I'm like, okay, I need some lobsters, I'll go and fish some lobsters. Wait for an hour of fishing some lobsters, fish 200 lobsters or 250, whatever. and then I would have food, and then I would go and train combat. That's how I was on RuneScape. But that's being fully independent. Now, there are probably a lot of you guys out there who are independent on RuneScape, which that means that you probably catch your own food, maybe, but you don't buy your own, you buy your own armor or something like that, or vice versa. You get your own armor from, like, drops or something, but then you buy your own food. That's, like, half dependent. Then there's kind of people like me who are really, like, fully, I'm not an independent type person. I rely somewhat on the GE. I think every person relies now on the GE. Whenever I need fletching supplies, I go to the GE. I don't stand there saying, buying this, buying that. It's just, you don't do that anymore. So I'm kind of really dependent on the GE. And I'd say probably well over in the high 90% that, everyone is really dependent on the GE. So what I really want to know is how many of you guys are actually really independent. And I really say not that many of you guys really are. And the old style of RuneScape used to be really independent. If you really wanted something, you would, either really... There was a lot more reason to do it all on your own. But ever since the GE came out, it's just like a big lazy pile of people just standing there wanting to buy shit. Kind of like me, you see what I'm saying? So, I really don't believe that there are too many of those people out there left on RuneScape who literally fish their own food, make their own potions, make their own vials. You gotta remember that. Everything they have in their bank, they have either made or gotten from a drop. Alright? So, see what I'm saying? I really don't believe that there's too many of those people out there. Probably 2007, maybe early 2008, there was still a lot of those people. Probably in, before I started playing, there was also. But nowadays, I really don't believe there's too many of those people out there. There's a lot of people who, depend on drops and they keep their Dragon Claws for PKing and stuff like that. But that's only being, like, really not even half dependent. Independent, sorry. So, I really just want to know how many of you guys really are independent and you don't rely on the GE, or how many of you guys are, depending on the GE for, like, food and, supplies, like I kind of do. But guys, I truly believe that a lot of the reason why people are not really independent anymore is because of the GE. Therefore, I say fuck the GE. If the RuneScape never added the GE, think about how different RuneScape would really be right now. It would probably be a hell of a lot better, and I really do think it would. But right now I want to go my email address and read off some hooba questions from you guys. Ask nightmareh@yahoo.com. Drink a lot of yoo-hoos and see what happens, guys. Email me short little piffy questions. Make sure you leave your RuneScape name, please. First, hooba question. Hey, Nightmare, I am still working on 99 fire making. I started training it from 66, and I get about 3 to 9 levels a day. I use the horn, ring of fire, and maple logs. I don't want it to be too long, and I was wondering if I should sell my maple logs and use the money for yew logs. And I could always remake my money from green dragons. Please say my name in the shout-out. RS name is Godfrey Space P. I don't know what the P stands for. It might stand for penis. Or it might stand for, something in your last name. I'm not really sure. Okay, no! Do not sell your damn maple logs. Never sell your damn maple logs. Maple logs get you about 200,000 experience an hour. Okay, I played for about 3 hours a day for 2 weeks, and I got 99 fire making in literally 2 weeks. And that was from level 82. You are using the ring and you are using the horn, which gives a buttload of more experience. Do not waste your money on yew logs, even though it might be like 5 days faster. Believe me, 5 days is fucking nothing. Try a few months. Then you may want to waste some money for a few months. But 5 days, no. Okay, just stick with maple logs and you'll be happy. Moving on, next hooba question. Hey, Nightmare, I have a question, if that wasn't obvious. I was wondering, what is the best skill to make money other than farming and runecrafting? Mainly because I tried runecrafting and got bored, and farming just takes too long for my patience. Farming does not take too long. You do farming as a sub-skill. which means you train other skills and you farm as a sub-skill. So you don't really farming, you don't sit there watching your fucking crops grow. If you do, bitch slap yourself, please, okay? Holy shit. And if you say, like, it's too long for your patience, then I don't know what to tell you. Because in order to play RuneScape, you need patience. So if you don't have any patience, you might as well go and play some other game, like GTA, and fuck shit up with, like I did last night. I played some GTA. That's a fast-paced game, though. And you can easily make a lot of money, because you beat people with baseball bats and take their moolah, Okay, guys, so that's really all I got to vlog about today. I'll be on RuneScape for a couple hours tonight. Also, if you guys got anything for me, leave it a nasty, dirty little comment. Otherwise, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, guys. Enjoy RuneScaping.